Now for dental caries, because of dental caries, we are all there. We are going to go for the prevention and the treatment and the management and all things. So to define, a question may be asked, what is dental caries? So definition is, this is a long one given, but you should know by the Schaeffer, you should be knowing from the Studevant that it is a microbial disease of the tooth structure in which there is dissolution and destruction of the organic and inorganic structures of the teeth. Now the etiology for this, we all know about, this is a karyogram or a tetrad, what we call it as. There are four. First is the host, that is the tooth. Then there is a substrate which is fermentable carbohydrates, and there are bacteria which are there in the karyogenic biofilm, and the fourth is the time. Initially, long back, there were only three things: host, carbohydrates, that is, and the time was not there. Okay, now saliva is also. This is a different way. So this etiology, again, a question may be asked: what is the etiology of dental caries? So you should be able to draw this diagram, okay, and also you should be able to explain what are the primary modifying factors and what are the secondary modifying factors. Because even if everything is there in patients, sometimes you find, sometimes you may not find. So all the attention should be given to all other factors. Also, are you aware of the caries balance theory? So on one side, what is safe for the tooth and what is bad for the teeth. Okay. So what is bad for the teeth is, all if you are not maintaining your hygiene, okay, you have insufficient of saliva, and so these may be the bad topics, and the dietary, that is the diet is not good. So this is the bad side. And safe side is what? You have the proper, that is salivary constituents are good. You are able to clean everything. There is no bacteria and all. So this is a balance theory. So if you are balancing, you are maintaining your hygiene, you are improving your diet, so there are less chances of formation of caries. So this is from the, again, answer point of view, this slide. Then the classification is based on the location. I'll just go fast. So depending upon the location of the tooth, it is classified as Pitt-Fisher caries, smooth surface caries, then the tooth surface caries, then based upon the speed of caries progression, the acute or rampant caries. This you always, when you are posted in pedodontia, so you must be seeing all this thing. Chronic. So it has got an onset, okay, acute and the chronic, and the arrested caries. Based on whether it is a new or recurrent caries lesion, initial or primary caries, recurrent or secondary caries. Based on the extent of caries, incipient caries, cavitated caries. Based on the pathways of caries spread with the tooth, forward caries and backward caries. Again a viva question. What are backward caries? What are forward caries? So viva question, you may say the direction, and if it is a SAQ, then you have to draw the diagram and explain what is forward, what is backward. Then based on the number of tooth surface involved, like this is very simple, compound, complex, one surface, two surface, more than that. So this is again a classification. Based on the treatment and the restoration design, again, class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4 and up to class 6. Based on whether caries is completely removed or not, residual caries, at times the time is up, okay, and we forget to, it's by mistake. So some type of caries, it is left in the during preparation, so they are residual caries. And based on the age of the patient, nursing bottle caries, adolescent caries and senile caries. Okay, so again the question answer is I have given to you, that you have to write like that. The diagnosis of that is for caries, so there are traditional methods and there are recent methods. So traditional methods, we are all versed with this, that is the proper flossing, fiber optical, tactile and probe, the most important mirror and probe, explorer. And the recent, you can I have just enlisted, zero radiography, digital radiographic methods, digital subtraction radiography, digital fiber optic transformation, dyes for detection of caries, electric, all those, and diagnodent and all. So then prevention of dental caries, because we are a developing country and the caries are, it's a very on a high rate, the incidence. So to give and we have to you have to tell your patients about how to maintain the oral hygiene and what is the role of diet, which I have already told you, and the application of Pitt and Fisher syringe is very, very important as far as the prevention of dental caries. Then, in the management of dental caries, there is preventive management, which evaluate the causative and modifying factors for caries, and it also encourages the remineralization of incipient caries. For operative management, what you do is, we have to remove the infected dentin and in such a way that provide protection for the pulp. Okay, so these are few things which you know about the